I'm a Druid in an ADF Grove, Thornhaven, which is just south of the city of Ottawa in Ontario, Canada.
So, could you explain the reason you came all the way from Canada?
This is the season of Samhain, or Halloween. To the Celtic people, it's the end of the year, when the veil between this world and the next is at its thinnest. So people who have passed in this past year and been buried, now is the time for them to get up and travel to the next world. And we light the way with jack-o'-lantern. And we have what's called a dumb supper. It's a silent meal with a plate, recognizing that we're missing somebody at the table. But we honor them by giving them a portion. And then my teachings are that you take the portion outside and you offer some whiskey, water of life. And at that point you leave the plate and come inside and continue with the merrymaking and tell embarrassing stories about the people who have passed all night long. So to come to Glastonbury is my first time to have a large celebration of the same festival here in the UK.
Right, that's very interesting. Because obviously we read all about it, we did our research, but the way it is different when you actually hear it from someone that tells you rather than just seeing it on the internet.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sweet. I've got another question. For the technical troubles, yeah.
Start over, say, I got another question.
Yeah, I've got another question. What do you know about paganism, Druidism, and spirituality?
Well, paganism, I tell people that's like spiritual soup. It's a personal favorite. What kind of soup do you like? Well, that may be different from the soup somebody else likes, but you can have parts of the same because you can make a tomato vegetable soup and combine the two. Paganism was the term by the three religions of the Bible: Judaism, Christianity, and the Muslim. They all believe in the Bible and they all venerate Mary and the religious spirituality that came out of that part of the world. When it started to spread to other parts of the world, that was a blanket term for every religion that doesn't believe in ours, and ours being the power base now of the biggest churches. So when you get into thinking of the Celtic people before St. Patrick, they are considered pagans. The Nordic people, they're pagans. They're outside of the three. And I'm from Canada, where there were 500 nations before Columbus. Well, each nation had its own spirituality, which maybe had flavors of the same with their neighbors, like with parts of the Cree nations or the Ojibwe, where they overlapped. They shared the same language, they shared some of the beliefs. You get far enough away, then they're separate. Well, their spiritual beliefs are theirs, but because it's an earth-based belief, we follow the cycle of the sun, the moon, the seasons for doing different things, the moons for doing different things. That's a way of defining paganism. It's an earth